Hey Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what's going on? This is the Mystic Leo. My name is Isa. I'm the Mama Leo around here. Put your paws up top for me if you know what that means. It's good to see you, fam. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, we're going to take a look at your November 2023 predictions. This is all the stuff coming your way in November, okay? As far as I can see it, I'm going to start out by doing the charms because I know we like the charms. Okay. And then I'm going to look at some oracle and I'm going to read some tarot. All right. So please sit back, relax. You guys already know the drill. If you've been watching tarot for a hot minute, then you know, feel free to flip and reverse the roles. Take it as it resonates for you. However you interpret it is the message for you. I could talk about love. It could be money. I could talk about money. It could be love. You get what I'm saying. Okay. So let me go ahead and pick some of these. Everything you need to know about me, guys, is going to be in the description box down below. All right. And I'm just going to get a few. Grab one more. Okay, that feels good. All right. Everything you need to know about me is going to be in the description box down below. I can't talk today. There's going to be links for my other channel down there, Intuitive Tarot with Isa, where I'm posting. I just did a weekly energy check. That's a pick a card. And I just did a pick a card check for November. That's over there as well. I'm going to link that here in the comments and stuff like that. So you guys can check that out if you like. And where you can find me on other social media platforms, stuff like my store, that's all down below. And please, last but not least, guys, I know this was a long intro, but don't forget to like it. Please don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that all notification bell and come back when I upload. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Okay. Let's check out what we got for the charms. Ooh, heavy on the travel, guys. I like that for you. Okay. So this is interesting because it's pretty straightforward. So it says we have mostly home travel, love, and family. So I'm going to start with travel. It says, don't look back. You're not going that way. So I feel like a lot of you may like be leaving a place and like not looking back or wanting to do that in the month of November. It's really, really interesting here. And then you have the lovers. So Gemini energy with the travel. You could be traveling with somebody who's a Gemini, but this feels to me, your soul is calling you to do something. It's calling you to go someplace. Yodele-hee-hoo. Okay. And it's calling you to not look back. I feel like there's something, a dream, a persistent energy that you have here that's leading you to travel to go to some place you love and not look back. Like some of you are moving and like or leaving and you don't want to go back to where you were. You have the wings, and I'm just going to say that I feel like there's somebody who's passed on that's watching you and maybe even helping you with this. Guys, I'm getting also that there is a special spirit guide here who is keeping somebody from having accidents. So I want to say that November, you could have like almost an accident, but you have a guardian angel here that's watching over you. If you're concerned about traveling and there's going to be issues, I feel like this is an all clear. Okay. If you have anxiety and fears and stuff, you're being looked after. All right. So just trust that everything's going to be okay, especially for those of you who are going to places where it's very, very far away or another country and you're a little bit nervous. I want to give you you can breathe. Okay. You can breathe. All right. I'm not seeing, give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I'm getting anything with the cars or anything. I'm getting something with a scooter or a bike. Somebody's, and I mean your hog. Okay. Oink, oink. I'm talking about your motorcycle. I'm getting your timing chain. Is that what you call it? Timing chain? Timing chain? Something like that. It could even be on your own bicycle or something with your chain, but I'm getting more like a timing. Maybe it could be with your car too, but I'm getting that for the bike, and I'm getting this. I don't know if it's like not revving or giving the gas or something, like the throttle, maybe? Is that what it's called? I think it's the throttle. I should know this. My uncle builds Harleys. I've been around them since I was a kid. I think it's your throttle. I don't know. Something is going on with that, or it could be the brake. All right. So make sure you get that looked at. In love, I got the 555. I don't really like that. And I also have got the whale. Are you guys, it's just doing funny things. You're just trying to mix me up today. Is a challenge accepted? All right. So my spirit guides are like, we're gonna have fun. We're just gonna fuck with her and give her a bunch of weird stuff that she doesn't resonate with right now. So here's what I'm gonna say. With the love, some of you could be doing something around animal work. You're passionate maybe about the ocean, or you're finding out that there's specific things about the ocean or water that makes you feel passionate. You could be working in that area in November or spending a lot of time around the water. Some of you have a whale as your spirit guide, okay? With the 555, I feel like there's a lot of drama. The fives kind of represent the middle and the transition point, when changes are happening or there's uproars, especially like Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Five of Bullshit. You know what I'm saying, guys? So there's something with some drama in your love life there, where there's definitely, you could be having some arguments in November, or there's a transition that's happening there, okay? Now with the home, beware of stray animals. For some of you around your house, you may find that there are stray animals. If you own other animals, please bring them inside, like at night or whatever, because there could be other bigger animals. What I'm getting is like around the house that might want to hurt some of your smaller animals. Okay. That was a weird one for the house. And then, of course, I've got a heart with waves and a moon, and, peace, love, and hair grease happen in here. So I feel like there's a lot of peace and calm inside of the house. I'm getting a ghost. I'm getting a ghost for somebody. I mean, I don't want to say ghost, but like that's how it comes across. It's almost as if like this person wanted to be a ghost. And I don't know if that resonates for somebody. Like you had a conversation, and I'm getting a name with a H, especially like a Harry or Hillary. Did they like Jimi Hendrix? I don't know. Did they like Jimi Hendrix? Um, yeah, I'm especially getting Harry, Henry, something like that. Okay, guys. Sorry, sometimes I do weird stuff. But I'm getting that this person may have said something to you like, when I die, I'm going to be a ghost or something weird like that. So I feel like that energy is around you in November. So if you're hearing things that go bing, bang, boom in the night, it's because there is a spirit that's around you. I'm also getting Samantha. Okay, I'm getting Samantha. Um, and Marie or Maria, Marie or Maria. Okay. Now, but it seems like things are all good with the house. I know that I've been like, look at your lights. No, I'm feeling like things are good with the house so far. There could be a closing on a house as well in November. With the family, I've got the guitar. I don't know why. I mean, are you jamming out with your family? You guys starting a band in November? Family, Johnson Family Band. No, I just feel like there's a lot of fun. You might be celebrating and spending a lot of time with your family. Music might be a big thing. Maybe you have a very musical family, and the time that you're spending together, you could be going to shows or concerts, or maybe you all play instruments and you're doing that around the holiday times. Okay. So love that for you guys. Do you want to do a yes or no? We could do a yes or no. I'm going to pick this little thingy. Don't look back. You're not going that way. Okay. Here we have the yes or no on my board. I'm going to drop it down. You ready, guys? Oh, that's my hair. I'm a hot mess today. Sorry. Okay. So think of what your question is, my loves. And I'm going to drop it down in 3, 2, 1. Yes or no. We have an unclear. All right. I feel like you must be a female. You always unclear. How come you don't know what you want all the time? I got an unclear. All right, guys. Cool. So I pulled a bunch of cards for you. I'm going to lay them out. I'm going to kind of give an overview and then I'm going to go in with some tarot and I'm going to do some more detail. All right, let's put these out. I had to go grab my tea really quick. Okay, cool. So let's talk about them, okay? The first card that I want to talk about is the Spider Spirit. And I love this card. It says, make your dreams real. So I feel like in November, guys, this is about making the dream a reality, okay? So a lot of you may have like you're visualizing, you're creating things, you're working on manifesting stuff, and for some reason you might be afraid to actually really just go for a dream, whatever that is. So maybe sometimes you're telling yourself like, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, or maybe you just have a lot of fear surrounding it. So I feel like this is a plan that you guys are creating in the month of November to map out how to get to one of your dreams. Okay. So the spider, it talks about initiating, it talks about building the things, it talks about creating something, because that's what they do. They create webs, right? And so, honestly, like if you're stuck in this place, which is like the web, right? If you're stuck in this place where it's like you have the dream, you want to do it, and you don't know the means to do it, I feel like November is the time to begin taking action toward that dream, whatever it is, okay, regardless of the circumstances. We get this time when we're all here together, right? This, for those who don't believe in reincarnation, this could be your only one life. So the question to really ask yourself is, am I going to spend it wondering what it would have been like to do the dream, or to, take the chance, or are you going to actually do it, right? So I think you're working with that. I think you're beginning to weave and create something with your life, where it's incorporating the things that you have dreamed of doing, but you've stopped yourself from. Okay. We have the garden and the gate, and I'm going to read this one for you. Okay, guys, where did I stick my book? Here you go. Do, do, do. It is super duper windy outside. I keep hearing things going flying or something. I don't know. Okay, abundant prosperity, staying safe. I love this. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. So expect things that are going to make you feel really good, gifts from people, just, an abundance of experiences that are the kind of experiences that you've been desiring, or money is coming your way. Okay. It says, but be aware. The choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or fear of the unknown. Now, I just talked about this with the spider spirit, which is the one that encourages you to take a step and start creating toward that dream. Okay. So this is saying, notice if you're holding yourself back. Is it fear? What is it, right? Is it a habit? The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. Oh, I love that. Your theme is the freedom to roam in November. That's beautiful. Giving your spirit the freedom to roam. I love this. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. You the only person holding yourself back, boo. I'm so tired of talking to you. I'm tired. I'm kidding. But seriously, And I totally get it. Things are so much more expensive, but there's ways around that. And that's what the spider speaks into as well. It speaks into being creative when it comes to bringing your dreams to life. So this is really now a time for you in November to do some research, start getting creative, because trust me, guys, I've done a lot of things that I thought that I would never do just by believing and just by, designing it in my mind. And then when just even the slightest opportunity came, I was like, this must be that this is my sign to do this and go this way and this way and this way and this way, the path of least resistance for me personally. So interesting month y'all gonna have. Looks like money's coming your way, but it's not been an easy path for some of you, and some of you have it, you're just not using it on the things that you want to actually use it on. For whatever reason, you're holding back. Okay, we have the high honor and the marriage. Some of you could be recognized maybe on a job, or maybe like if you do social media, your social media is going to be looking really nice. People are paying attention to you. You might blow up. Maybe some of your stuff goes crazy. That's beautiful. Okay. And then we have marriage. Some of you could be going to somebody's wedding. Some of you could get engaged, or you're in a situation where you're about to get married, or there's the potential for that. We'll see if that comes up some more, okay? You have the moon. Okay, so the moon talks about using our intuition and being guided. This also talks about moonlighting, getting second jobs. Some of you may look for some additional work, or be working after your work, or just working really late at night, like taking an overnight shift instead in November, so that you can pull extra money, overtime, something like that. Okay. Those of you who've been looking for work, I feel like you might get like some part-time work or something here. But this does talk about fleeting funds, where it's like you get money and it leaves, okay? So you may feel that way in November, or it may feel like that, like as you're getting money, something happens. You need a new furnace, right? And boom, there you go. Okay. Also, you could be getting a special money blessing from like out of nowhere, from like a gift, something that is like not very familiar to you. Okay, it's not like it's not expected. It's not familiar either. Makes sense. So like maybe like every year your mom sends you a card and it's got a 20 bill in it. It's not like that. Okay, it's different than that. Now, some of you are going to you're going to harness your energy as the teacher. Okay. The teacher is being highlighted. I feel like some of you will find a teacher to teach you something specific. So let's say you want to learn a language, some music, something like that. Others of you are finding spiritual teacher. And I think that some of you may have been seeking that for quite some time here. Okay. Um, Now, others of you are very, very good at stuff. So you may be creating classes, courses, ebooks, stuff like that. Maybe even doing some kind of podcasting or YouTubing where you are teaching something. I feel like that's a possibility for you too. And that may be your other source of funds, or that moonlighting, second job type of energy. Okay. Some of you could be stepping into teaching, motivation, coaching. I'm actually a life coach. Hi, my name's Isa. I'm a life coach. And no, I didn't pick this one. I just flew out. Or a motivational speaker, or you're interested in doing this. So I want to say, from a coach's perspective, do it. It's wonderful. I love coaching people, and I like being in this realm. I love working in this realm. But maybe some of you are, also going back to school or taking a course and learning, and what you want to do is be in this realm. And I think you're going to be really wonderful teachers. Okay. And this talks about you having the gift to be able to finding out that you have the gift to be able to help people tap into their own potential, as well as you tapping into your own. Okay. Leo, I feel like you're very inspirational, and that supports people feeling safe to like tap into their own greatness too. Okay. You have the archway, the scales, which talks about keeping your life in balance. I think you're working hard at that in the month of November, and you're seeing that because there's little fruits and flowers growing in there. So I feel like you're striking a good balance with yourself. I feel like many of you are getting outdoors or finding more outdoor activities to do, and I'm even getting like joining a group, like maybe you start going to like yoga or I'm getting some form of group exercise. I don't know if it's like Zumba, maybe Zumba. Somebody's going back to Zumba or going to Zumba. Yes, yes, the basket recognition or reward for merit for a job well done. So you can be recognized on your job for something that you're doing there. Okay, maybe even getting some sort of bonus for some of you. And then we have the archway. This is a new opportunity, possibility, or path that's opening up for you. And I really love this, guys. So I don't know what you might be working on here in the month of November, but there's definitely, I feel like you're being led in a particular direction, right? And as we walk on that path, the more it's like the more you choose the right way, the more the right way just keeps coming at you in the month of November. Okay, so just really trust the process. But you have some doors opening here for you that are going to help you, I feel like, in the near future. Okay. Now, I have the 3 cards that came out here. I'm using the Ciro Marchetti. This is one of my favorite decks, and I haven't used it for a while, the Gilded Tarot today. Okay, so I'm gonna do some more reading here. I pulled 3 cards. We had the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. So many of you could again be perfecting a thing. You could be a mentor to somebody, or you're being mentored, so that teacher energy again is there. But this talks about being rewarded for a job well done, working really hard, being committed to whatever it is that you're doing. This is a new job, and this could be some of you choosing to be self-employed. And maybe that's a dream for some of you, that you want to work for yourself. And that's a scary thing, right? Because then where's your income coming from, right? I totally understand you. So with all of this energy all together, I feel like some of you may have um you may in November be in this energy of needing to finish things that you've started. Okay. So maybe you're a bit ADD like me. You start something and then, you never really go back and finish it. So there could be a creative project here that you've been working on with this Eight of Pentacles, or you were, and you put it down for a while. And I feel like some of you are going to go back and start completing whatever that project is. Okay. So, now, when it comes to a relationship, I feel like there's been somebody in your life that's just been a bullshitter. They've been promising you a lot of stuff without delivering. You feel like you've wasted a lot of time. You put a lot of time and energy into a connection that isn't panning out here because you're dealing with somebody who's reckless. And not only have they been reckless with you, but they've been reckless maybe with your money, your stuff, your heart, their job, stuff like that. This is not a person that's dependable and reliable for you. So I'm going to clarify this and see what else is coming up here. Okay. This could be a really boisterous person who abuses their power too. All right. You could have been dealing with a narcissist in the recent past. I feel like if you haven't split up with this person, you might be walking away from this, but we'll see. Okay. Now, I want to say this. If you've been going through your money like toilet paper just because you've been blowing it, you're now looking to work even harder to make up for that money that you blew. Okay. So some of you are playing financial catch up, but I feel like there's still money blessings. All right. Let's clarify this, clarify this, clarify this. Okay, what doesn't Leo see coming in November? Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. Ugh. All right. Let me look at this. So, wow, that's 3 majors. Some of you are really unhappy at a job. You're going to leave that job in November. With the star card, I feel with the justice, okay, it could be that you're getting some sort of justice. You have the sun in reverse. Leo, you're unhappy. You're unhappy with whatever this is, okay? Relationship, job, take it as it resonates for you. Something you're unhappy with, you're going to separate from because you know you have the dream, the star, right? There's something else that you want to do or something else you know is better for you that's going to come. And maybe some of you really feel this, okay, Leo, but I see you separating. I see you restoring balance to your life. And I feel like you're going to get some sort of new job with that 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh boy. Okay. So we have the World in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse, and the 9 of Wands in reverse with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Nothing. So the World in reverse talks about feeling like things are sort of out of your control. I think that there's a lot of questioning in November if you can truly control things or if you feel like things are just out of your control. Like, like the path, maybe the path is already created, you're not creating the path. Okay, give me 2 seconds here. There also could be some sort of block or a repeating cycle that you have that causes you to lose money. Some of you, maybe you find out what that is and you get really clear on it, okay? There are just some battles you want to surrender in the month of November. I feel like with the 9 of Wands, when that's in the upright, it's like really going through a lot of things and continuing to fight and battle. And for me, the 9 of Wands in reverse is giving up on trying to control things, okay, with the world here. It's like, you know, I think you're really surrendering. For some of you, I think you've tried to control, and there's that question: can I really create things and control things, or is everything just not up to me anymore? Okay, so but I feel you feeling some sort of way about surrendering even when that's hard for you, okay? Maybe internally, maybe intuitively you feel like I need to surrender control or trying to make things happen when I want it to happen, and I just need to be more at ease in November, okay? Now, I also feel like you're surrendering a relationship too. Yeah, I mean, this is just wow. I'm like, wow, guys. Okay. I see you 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups here. So it feels a lot to me with this person or this connection. I think you're protecting yourself. You may be finding out that somebody you've been dealing with could be, you know, just juggling back and forth. 6 of Pentacles. You deserve reciprocity and you need it. You could be also getting some gifts here from somebody, some financial gifts or something like that. This card talks about that. But I definitely feel like in chasing what is satisfying for you, you realize that you have to give up trying to play a card that no longer suits you. So what I mean by that is you can't make it all better sometimes, okay, Leo? And I think that some of you that are dealing with a relationship, you are beginning to understand that. So this is the thing that's helping you to put an end to a relationship, because I see you making a decision here with the 2 of Swords. Um, Let me clarify. Let me get a different deck and clarify that. Talk to me about the 2 of Swords. Yep. Hangman in reverse. Yeah, you're making up your mind here. You're not stuck anymore on this connection because it doesn't fulfill you, okay? It's like your dreams being smashed here with this person. Again, Knight of Wands in reverse. This person's reckless. That, you know, like, be careful not to be too boasty in November and like overly confident about stuff, okay? I'm getting a boss breathing down your back. One more, please. You're making up your mind here. Yeah, Three of Wands. You know that this is about looking forward to the future. This is about being patient. You've been patient. You're making a decision here in November, okay, that is going to help you get unstuck. Some of you are stuck because you feel like it feels like everything's out of control. Why sometimes things feel out of control in relationships is because we shouldn't be in them. We're literally repeating a cycle. We're repeating a cycle over and over again of not making a decision here or something, Leo, okay? Of not giving up when you know you should, okay? So I feel like many of you have this thing where you know you shouldn't do it anymore. You know, whatever that thing is, you shouldn't be repeating that cycle, but you continue to do that, okay? So in November, I feel like this is a pattern that many of you are breaking about certain repetitive patterns you have, cycles you have, decisions you always seem to make over and over again every time. It's like the same thing presents itself over and over again, looking for you to make a different decision, Leo, but you haven't, but you're realizing now that you need to, okay? Because what stands between you and the place you want to go is the change, okay? There's the shift, there's the change that needs to happen. And it's not, I need to, find somebody more with their shit together. Me's got to get my shit together, right? That's how things work in the world. We have to do that work. So Leo, I feel like this is about, November is really about tapping in and seeing what that repeating cycle is and making a very clear decision where you wouldn't make one before, and just really taking that initiative for whatever it is, to get out of your relationship, for the dream come true, to chase your dreams, whatever it is. There's stability waiting on the other side of your fears. Listen, this is you feel like it's reckless. You feel like this is some crazy shit you're about to do, but it's a good crazy shit, okay? Because I feel like you're going to leap and you're going to be caught. I don't feel like you're going to be dropped here. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that you've come this far, Leos, for you to be dropped. But the thing is you have to freaking trust that. You have to trust that, like people that are delusional about how good they look in skinny jeans, okay? You understand what I'm saying? You have to be Delulu to like those people that go out in Walmart with like, next to nothing on, with their ass crack, their like their whole booty hanging out, all sorts of. You have to be Delulu like that about your self-love, about your dreams coming true, all that stuff, what you deserve in people, okay? Now, let's see. I just want to see, because I'm nosy. I start reading the cards and then I'm like, oh my God, I can't help myself. Who's coming toward Leo right now? Who's coming toward Leo? Let's talk about the single Leos. Give me 2 or 3 cards and show me who's coming toward Leo. Okay. That's why I was like, why did these come out upside down? Because my whole deck's upside down. Okay. Give me one more card. Oh, Leo, there are multiple people at your feet in the month of November. Probably because you're going to be looking flying attractive. I have the Knight of Cups. I have the Knight of Swords. There's a slick talker coming. I feel like there's a very intellectual person coming into your space. You're nice and spicy here in Scorpio season, even though Scorpio is when the sun begins to die, right? The sun's starting to get further away from the planet. But you, Leo, keeping things hot and spicy. I'm kind of out here looking really good. So I feel like there's a couple of different people here that are very interested in you. All right, Leo. So I see a couple of love interests coming. Let's see for those who are in a relationship. Let's look at the potential outcome here. Some of you are going on a trip to see friends. I have to say that. Some of you are going on a trip to see friends, okay? Now with the Eight of Wands, I feel like you're going to have a lot of energy. I want to say by the end of the month to like do creative projects, to chase your passions, to finally take that leap of faith toward a dream that you have. Okay. Now, when it comes to a relationship, I feel like some of you, if this is kind of like the past energy and this is wrapping up in November, I feel like you're going to meet somebody when you're out with friends, Three of Cups here, or you're going to like get together with some friends. And where you go, you like, let's say you go, like your girlfriends or your guy friends call and they're like, yeah, let's go game, blah blah blah, let's go to Game of Axes, boys night out. When you go there, there's could be somebody that you haven't seen for a long time that you run into and you start having a vibe with. Okay, I feel that for singles as well as people who are kind of getting over something or mildly involved. And you could be involved with somebody and you go out and you run into somebody from your past and you guys start talking. All right, they might be visiting from out of town too. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing the potential outcome as you moving forward, you really celebrating that you have again fallen in love with yourself, or you've taken this stance as well to just really like make a move for yourself because you love yourself and because you are the most important thing before anybody else. Okay. And really like, taking that initiative and taking action toward what you really love, because some of you are just bored, you're tired, you're stagnant, you're kind of sick of being on the hamster wheel, you're sick of the everyday repeating cycle or the way things have been repeating themselves in patterns in your life. Okay, and you're ready to make a really serious change here. And for some of you, this is getting toxic, a toxic Terry out your life. Okay, I got one last card for you guys, and then we're going to wrap it up. This is the vacuum away fear. It's perfect. Okay, call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. Okay, it's definitely time to take a bold step in the direction of your dreams, Leo. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helped you for the month of November. If it did, guys, please keep me doing what I'm doing. Give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you hit that all notification bell, and it'll tell you every time I'm uploading. Have a wonderful November.